Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 6 of Vault Hunters. I've been doing quite a bit of work here in between episodes, just harvesting crops and chilling out around this area so that our mob farm can work. I think it's been working pretty well. It's pretty rare that I ever see anything down there, but if we come down here and check, we can see, yep, we're getting stuff. I still have the issues of mobs spawning around. You can see I've started digging around to find everything, and I doubt I've found all the caves, and it's probably going to be a long time until I do find them all. But I think it's okay, because right now I'm not too concerned about having the fastest mob farm on the planet. In other news, I also got this guy down to 20 emeralds per trade, or 20 sticks per emerald, so that makes our trading quite a bit easier, and I'm still going through quite a number of logs, but it's not as many as it was before, because previously it was about an entire stack of logs per 16 emeralds, and now we're a little under half of that, so it's pretty good. We do have these 2 skill points that we got at the end of last episode that I want to use. Oh, I didn't know I could stand on this. And so let's see here. I am thinking that I don't really need a higher level of vein miner. Dash would be nice, but I don't think it's going to be super useful. Heal would probably be pretty helpful. But I think that right now, since we haven't progressed past level 10, I don't think it's super needed. Stonefall is probably the only thing that I want pretty bad, but honestly, fall damage hasn't been that big of an issue. As long as I have my water bucket, I'm okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to directly spec into speed. Speed is always super useful, and since we can spec in directly at 2 skill points, I think that's pretty useful. I'm considering going into experienced later on. Experience was always a big issue earlier on in the last series, and I think that this would be useful. But there's a whole lot of newer things like Last Stand and Depleted. There's just so much new stuff. Unbreakable was old, but I didn't really like the idea of it. But let's get our speed. And so now we should consistently have level 1 speed. Let's see here. Yep, already feels quite a bit faster, which is super useful. It's one of those things, it'll help me running around the vault and stuff like that. And lastly, I also have worked on the pouch, and you can see here, I've used the internal configuration thing in here that allows you to set memory slots. And what I've done is I've just saved all of our normal stuff that we would get out of here. So say I grab a lot of that, then what I can do is throw it all in there, and everything gets pulled up into there. So super useful, and then it's pretty easy to clear out. And now I can just kind of throw all that back in there. Oop, forgot my soul shards. But what I can also do is I can save this to a slot. So basically, I think that, well, I can't, it says I can't scroll to save it, but I do want to save this so that, say I die later on and I lose this pouch. If I make a new pouch, what I should be able to do is come back into the new pouch configuration and just load the settings from it. So that should be pretty useful. Oh, and now I can scroll between 1 and 2. Okay, that's super useful. But yeah, I think that's about all of the regular stuff that I've been working on. So now it's time for our normal vault run. Ooh, a lucky crystal here. Should be pretty easy. And just like that, all done. And ready for the vault. Let's go. Alrighty, let's do it. Awesome. So, that was a super good vault. Take a look here, nothing extra special. No living chest, but I did get a couple gilded chests, which is pretty good. And just a lot of normal mobs killed. But other than that, wasn't an incredible one. But I'm happy with it nonetheless. The last room that I was in, I didn't have time to go through it fully, but it was full of ores. And so you can see I got some painite, I even got an Escalium and two black opals, which is just crazy. So that's super, super good. And then this is what I filled up with all of my extra stuff. So lots of jewels and a ton of vault bronze that I got, plus just some really good stuff. Knowledge essence all around, pretty good. I even got some cage dust from the spawners. And then in my pouch, you can see, got quite a bit of stuff, but obviously you can see there's some of the stuff that I didn't need in here, like chromatic iron and chipped vault rock, all that kind of stuff. So I'm probably going to take this out and put some of this stuff in here, since I'll know I'll be getting some of this. But yeah, that's all we got. I'm not going to take the time to sort this one out. But what we can do is, after I put this away, I want to take a look at our complete amount of stuff. But, okay, throw these in here, and then the vault stone can go in here. Oh, not the black opal. But, okay, put the black opal in there. And I want to take a look at our crate. So, let's see what we got. Ooh, okay. So, oh, it looks like we got a weapon. Nice. Okay. Oh, dang. Regular common leggings, a vault sword, two vault swords, and an orb of regret. I don't know what that does. Then some extra jewels, copiously picking. None of these are great. Copiously is fine, but like for 56, that's not great. Sweet, that's pretty good. Let's roll these. Okay, oh my goodness. That is an incredible sword. It's gold. Wow. Plus poison cloud and attack speed. Okay, so if we take a look here, what's our damage? Attack damage 7 and attack speed 1.6. Without enchantments, it is attack damage 12 and 1.8. So that's just a super big buff. Wow. That's awesome. That's obviously a whole lot better than this, but Healing Cloud is pretty good. How much do we have on this one? If it's 10.5 and 1.68. So it's a little bit better, but not great. And then reinforced plate mail. Ooh, the 5% item rarity soulbound is pretty good. Wait, did I not? Did I not put on my leggings? Oh. I didn't even wear my correct helmet. Goodness, it's been so long that I wore my wrong helmet. And now I have leggings. Okay, well, that explains a lot. Sweet. 5 armor compared to the 4 armor. And the 5% item rarity and 7% increased damage is... So what's our damage going to be at now? 12 and 1.8 still. But that's just super good. That's... Dang. Alright, well, enchanting time, I guess. Unbreaking and all the normal stuff on these, but cool. Oh, I also forgot to mention that I completed 3 different blessings. So I got Idona's, Valera's, and Tenos's. So that's really good. Lots of blessings that round. It was pretty cool. Alrighty, so I have gotten everything enchanted. The sword is enchanted up with looting and unbreaking, which you can't get. I think I might actually be able to put sweeping edge on it, possibly, but other than that, I know I can't put anything on it. And our pants have unbreaking, and this guy is going to be annoying, so I'll get rid of him really quick. I've worked on another vault crystal, and it is all set up and ready to go, which is super nice. So we shouldn't have to worry about this. We can go ahead and press that. But I wanted to say, before we end up going into the next vault, that my friend who I had used her music in the past to for like background music for one of my videos, and I think it's actually I use her music for all of my outros. She just came out with a new album, and so I'll have her stuff linked in the description below. You should go and check it out if you've enjoyed that type of music. I really like it. It's good Christian music, and this time it's like 90s vibes. I don't really, I don't know. I wasn't around in the 90s, but I still enjoy it. So that's pretty cool. But I want to check out the black market. So in previous versions, we had to use our soul shards in like a inventory type thing similar to this, but now there's an actual thing for it. So we do have to make a chromatic iron block, which I don't know if I have. There's some here. Okay, I can probably smelt this. Well, actually, I should have a couple more in here. Yep. Okay. That should be enough to make 3 chromatic iron blocks, and then I need some wood and all of my soul shards. Right like that. Now we should be able to craft it. Awesome. And I'm kind of running out of space here, but if we just plonk it down right here, you can see with our soul shards we can buy like a mod box or a vault alloy or all kinds of stuff. And this changes every 24 hours. So, and that's like real time. So it's set up and it'll change. So you know exactly whenever it's going to change. Or you can gamble for a random item. The mod box would be pretty good, I think, but I mean, not really anything super special. And I guess I should probably start leaving these like over here if I'm gonna put them in there. But oh, you can even see it on top. That's really cool. Man, I should put this down below. Oh, actually, what I can do is I think I can put it in the floor. I mean, it's fine. This place is pretty temporary. Once we get simple storage networks, I think I'm gonna actually set up a really good storage room. But until now, it's gonna be a temporary life in here. But what we can do is put all of this away and get ready to run another vault. I've gotten all my stuff ready, and I think I'm good to go. Don't, as long as I leave that here, we should be good. And I really want to try to get, I think it is 5 plus another 8, 9 more, so 14 more knowledge essence. If I can get that, I'll be able to make one more knowledge star, which would be super useful. But we'll have to wait and see. I obviously have enough Larimar and stuff in here to get that, but the knowledge essence is where I am lacking. So I am going to be searching for that a whole lot in the vault. And I think I'm ready to go. Oh, I need a couple more blocks. I have those in here. Yep. And also, I really want to get into looking at these jewels. I'll talk about that a little bit after the vault. I was actually looking into more stuff about the jewels, and it's pretty cool. And I forgot my shulker boxes. Don't want to do that. But yeah, I am completely ready to run this vault. So let's do it. Once again, it's still not a scavenger vault. I'm really looking for one of those so that I can get those zombie hides and complete like my challenge altar type deal. But as usual, it's a pretty looking vault, and I gotta find some stuff. Oh, I just realized this is a cave vault, and so there's lots of chromatic iron everywhere, which is super useful. Obviously, chromatic iron isn't like the most valuable resource, but it's something that you want to have a lot of, and if I can mine like a good portion of it, like have a stack of blocks or so, it might be really helpful later on. So I'm going to spend some time mining all of this up. Well, I found an X marks room, and it's right at the end of the vault. I've already gotten five or two of the monoliths, so I'm feeling pretty good, and hopefully we will find something down here. Uh-oh. Nope, nope, nope. Get me out of there. Uh-oh. Time to run. That's what I see. Awesome, awesome. So I did get a couple of coin piles and quite a number of chests. Just a couple ornate and gilded, mostly wooden. But yeah, it was a really, really good vault. We obviously get our vault crate, but I'm gonna sort everything and I'll show you what we have. Alrighty, so in total we got a good amount of vault loot. Not not a crazy amount, but pretty good. We can go ahead and see what's in these mystery boxes. Looks like just emeralds, and yeah, those can go on in there. That's all the stuff we got from there. The vanilla stuff, not that great. We did get over 2 stacks of chromatic iron ore, which is just huge. A lot of soul shards, and I did get 1 Valar's blessing. So all in all, that's really good. I got half the amount of knowledge essence I wanted, which is kind of sad, but it's okay. It's pretty good. 7 is good enough. And then, biggest of all, I got a new vault axe. So, hopefully we'll get something good here. We may not. Its common is pretty good, and well, actually, I guess we could compare. So, let's see. With our sword right now, we have attack damage and attack speed is 12 times 1.8. And then attack damage is 14 and 1.2. So it would do more damage, and chaining I think would actually be, it can be pretty good, but this is just an incredibly good sword, like so good. But we'll keep this and yeah, have it around. Hello, wandering trader. Do you have anything? Not worth it. Okay. And now I think we can go ahead and open this. Super excited. Okay. I got a blank seal, a mystery box. Lots and lots of jewels. Ooh, we got some more vault leggings. Another vault axe. That's a pretty good picking jewel. Oh, dang. 5.7 mining speed? That's really good. And then Soulbound is not great. Gilded Affinity would be nice, but ooh, item rarity. But that's really expensive. Let's see what we get here. They're both Scrappy Plus, so chance at anything. And basically just trash. The 5% item quantity is pretty good, I would say. But, I mean, compared to what we have, I don't think it's going to be an upgrade at all, right? Because these are common, and these already have 5% item rarity, so yeah, our boots honestly might be the worst thing that we have, because they don't really do a whole lot. Ah, okay, well, I need to make a spot to keep all of my excess gear. How about this one? Yeah, super happy with that vault. I've spent some time looking through our skill tree here, and I'm considering spending our 2 skill points, and I think that we have one of 2 options. One, we can go into Hunter and or Twerker and use it to get seeds and loot faster in the vault. If I did Hunter, I would definitely go with the living target so that we could find all of the living chests in the vault much quicker and easier. Or we can go the talents route and select experienced or strength. I think that these two would both be pretty good, but I'm actually just going to go with experience. As much as I like the idea of being able to find more living chests in the vault, experience is really hard to come by so far in this playthrough, and I don't plan on building an experience farm anytime soon, so experienced it is. I also really want to make another pouch, so we search. Goodness gracious, what was that? We search pouch here. You can see they're really not that expensive to make. Larimar is one of the things that I have a copious amount of. You can see here we are nowhere near running low on it, and I feel like it'll be a good investment. So I think the plan is I'm going to spend a lot of Larimar right now, and I think I'm going to make just one more pouch. So we make our bundle, and then we can go directly ahead and make our pouch. But we'll need to make 3 of these, right? And then a silk block, which I thought I had more. Okay, well, it turns out that I do not have as much magic silk as I thought I did. I thought I had an entire stack of it plus some, unless it went in here, which it didn't. And it turns out I only had like 14, so that's kind of a bummer. But what we can do is we can actually get some of these upgrades, and the main one that I want to get is this pickup upgrade, but it's going to be a little bit difficult because we need 2 chromatic iron ingots, and that means we need a lot of refined carbon. But luckily I already have some, so I can craft this up, and this should be able to get us to 2 chromatic steel ingots. Well, once again, I have been foiled by the crafting recipes, because I thought I had slime, but I don't. So that means we're kind of out of luck, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dump all of this off into this chest here, and I'm going to go and find some slime. It may take me a little bit. If we look at our map here, I don't have a swamp around anywhere that I can find, but luckily I do have that nature's compass that I had crafted earlier. And if we use this to search for a swamp, we should be able to find one pretty quick. So yeah, we can look up there. It's only about 2,000 blocks away. So I'm going to make that journey and get some slime. Alright, sweet. So I spent one night here, and I got a good amount of slime. I think it was like a 3/4 moon or whatever. This was not the first night I was here, though. I died not once, but twice while I was here, and had to run and swim all the way back here. This time I brought a bed so that if I died again, but turns out I didn't need it. And I think now I'm ready to head on back. I probably should have brought some obsidian to make a portal. There's actually a broken portal over there, but I don't really need it. So I think the plan is just to head on back. Back here at the base, we can't make the thing, because if you remember, we don't have enough magic silk. You can see here we still only have the 5 pieces. We need about another 8 or so more, something like that. But there is one exciting thing. You can see it here. There's an elytra, and I can buy it for 112, which I'm gonna do. Yeah, like I've wanted an elytra for a while, and that's pretty good. Obviously, neither of these are great, but The vault boots would be cool. But now I'll have an elytra, which is super useful. I about didn't look at it, and yeah, I about didn't look at it, but I did, and I'm glad that I did. You still can't, like, switch quickly, though, but it's pretty exciting. I'm going to put some unbreaking and mending on it, and we can go ahead and apply these to our elytra, and now we have a elytra to fly around with. Pretty useful. We obviously won't be taking it into the vault with us, but it should be one of those things where it'll help me get around the world faster, and I won't be stuck taking the boat to and from every place. It may mean that we level up our dash some more, but if I'm smart with it, I can still use it pretty well with just the level 1 dash. But I think that is where we're going to wrap it up for today. It's been a little bit of a longer episode, but I think that's okay. I do hope that you guys have enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying this series. It's a lot of fun to make and really a whole lot of fun to play. With 1.20 coming soon, this will probably end up taking another backseat approach similar to previous seasons of this. But hopefully you guys will still enjoy it. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed it. And I will catch you in the next episode. Take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.